Hey guys, it's Andres. Today I can show you my needle configuration and what I use when I do tattoos and explain a little bit more about it. A lot of you guys requested for me to make a video about needles. This time I'll just talk about the stuff what I use, but later on I'll film another one with a little bit more explanation about other sizes and stuff. So stay tuned. So mostly I work only with cartridge machines and cartridge needles, but sometimes I use some liners too. If I use liners, I usually use only 3 tight liner and 7 tight liner. These two are from Magic Moon, but I don't really kind of have my favorites. Whatever I can get, I'll use it. And then when I do tattoo, I have 2 liner setups as well for cartridge needle, and usually 2 shader setups. Sometimes I have extra one. So for liners, I use 9 liner and 5 liner. These cartridges are from Killer Ink. They're pretty new now and they're pretty good as well. I really like them. So I use 9 and 5 liner. 9 usually I use for like outline of my work and for some small textures and stuff. 5 liner maybe for eyes and even more smaller details. With shaders, these two are from T-Tex and I use 10-15 round magnum and 10-27 round magnum. 27 mag usually I use to make some areas smoother and a little bit for background. I don't really use this needle that much when I tattoo, maybe around like 20 minutes every time or something. 15 round magnum, that's like my favorite needle right now. I've done most of the work with this one needle, 15 round mag. With corners I can do some textures and smaller lines, and really good for solid black as well when I do it for a background and stuff. If I need to shade more precise, some smaller details like eyes and nose and stuff, I use 7 or 9 round magnum as well. And this is from EZ Carts, I think, and it's 10-9 curved mag. I don't really use this needle that much, but sometimes. And in the end, for white highlights, in almost every of my tattoo I do it with 7 round liner, but I use it more like a shader kind of to fill the spaces. I also use some Shaheen Hawk needles, of course. I don't really have my personal favorite ones, they all are good. I think as long as it's cartridge, I'm really happy to work with it. I can maybe do later on a little bit more comparing video about each one, some like pros and cons or something. But I really kind of do mix and match depending what's out of stock or what can I get, that's what I use. So yeah, like this is mostly the setup what I use right now. I try to change it almost every month something. Maybe sometimes I will use round shaders as well for some textures and details, or white. Sometimes I do with straight magnums something as well, not only round magnums. So I don't really have like a needle setup I always go for every single time. I kind of change it depending on tattoo, depending on placement and stuff. Right now it's this one, and most of my tattoos what I do, it's this setup right here. Hopefully this video was helpful and you found out a little bit more about the stuff I use, and because you guys always ask me about it, and maybe it helped some of you. I'll try to do another video where I explain a little bit more about standard needles, answer to some of your questions if you have any, or I can do like compare video about cartridges as well if you want, and let me know what questions you have about cartridge needles. And soon I'll make some more videos where I can go through those questions and try to explain a little bit more for you and try to help you. See you next time.